In the studio with me right now, I get the opportunity to speak to Sally Van Swearingen, who's the owner of Studio Essentials Cosmetics. If you've not seen her line, she's got a beautiful line of cosmetics. She's also got a book out called It's Not Over Yet, Reclaiming Your Real Beauty Power in Your 40s, 50s, and Beyond. Sally, how are you today?
Hi, I'm glad to be back here. Fun.
Always love having you across the desk for me, partly because I've told you before, I feel like you are every woman's best friend when it comes to looking your best, feeling your best. You really truly, you live by the words you say. I've heard you say many times, I have a passion for ladies, but you really want them to look their best. There's none of this, oh, you know, I'm jealous of that woman's hair or her this. You really want people to be the best that they can possibly be. And I'm super curious. You know, I think we all have, at least hopefully, I want to believe, one woman in our life who is that mentor to us, maybe growing up. And who was that for you?
Well, that was my mama. And one of
That's
the chapters.
A good answer.
One of the chapters in my book is Mama Knows Some Stuff. And I think we get to a point in our lives where we start realizing, usually that's when we have kids, that our mamas actually know a few things.
Yes, they do.
And so my mom was always very glamorous, and she really became such an icon for me. And she just had that natural gorge. You've seen pictures of my mother.
Yes,
she was
beautiful lady.
Flawless. And I just admired that so much about my mother. And I got older, when my mom passed, it's been about 10 years now, you find other role models as you grow older, and everyone has that woman or that friend that they admire and they want to be more like. And I think it's good to have those role models because it makes us want to do better. And when we talk about beauty power, T, you and I've talked about this a lot, I just want people to know that beauty power is not, and you understand this, we are not just talking about physical beauty power.
Right.
And you know, you're so good at talking. By now you know. What is beauty power to you?
To me, you know, it's it's people probably get tired of hearing about what's behind a person's eyes, or, you know, what's from the inside. And I have to tell you, when I talk to people, I really don't notice. And in some ways, I think, oh, maybe it's a bad thing because I don't notice someone's weight. I don't always notice what even color their hair is or what they were wearing, but I notice their eyes and I watch their expressions, and you can tell when someone's being genuine. For me, beauty power is that ability to know who you are, to know yourself. That is such a powerful, powerful tool, because I don't believe in a standard of beauty. I really don't. I don't think, the tall and the thin, or, you know, the petite and the dark hair. I don't have a standard. I think we all have the ability to be a beautiful person, but I'm all for a little bit of lip gloss, and you know, so I don't know if it's a gilding the lily type thing.
I think what it is I want to see women not wasting years and time of coveting someone else's beauty. You know,
right?
We're all guilty of that. We are.
It's kind of a wacky way to live.
I want women to look at themselves in the mirror. My friend Lawrence Zarian, in his book, Lawrence Zarian's 10 Commandments for a Perfect Wardrobe, he talks a lot about that, standing in front of a mirror and looking at yourself and really embracing your beauty. Like, you have gorgeous silver hair. It is beautiful. Not every woman can do that, but you're doing it. Everyone has something perfect about themselves. I am begging women to get out there and look at themselves and start embracing how beautiful they are instead of the other woman.
It really is wonderful. If you could imagine the most delicious, beautiful deer standing in front of a mirror going, oh, I wish I was a coyote. Oh, I wish I was a giraffe. What? Why? You're fabulous. Mm-hmm. And I feel sometimes women are like that. They look in the mirror and they want to be a different animal. It's like, why? You're a pretty exquisite animal the way you are.
And my women love it when I tell this story. You know, let's say a woman is in her 40s. She's had a couple of kids. She's looking at pictures of herself when she was in her 20s. She's saying, man, look how good I looked. But guess what? When you're in your 70s, you're going to look at pictures of when you're in your 40s and 50s and saying, man, I still looked good. Why did I give it up so soon?
Now,
and that's a huge thing.
How do you think your mom embraced that? What was it that you learned from your mom? Because you say, and she was beautiful. She was flawless. What was it about mom that you looked at and that she seemed to own it.
It's interesting because when my mom got older, I write about it in my book, It's Not Over Yet. I write about how my mom did not have any plastic surgery. She didn't embrace that. She was afraid of it. And when we saw Elizabeth Taylor and all the celebrities having this done in the 60s and the 70s, my mom told me later in life, you know what? I kind of wish I had done a little bit. But she goes, because I felt so much younger than I looked. You know, our bodies betray us in a bit as we get older and we start to show the wrinkles and we start to, show some loose skin and things like that and our middle spreads and everything. But the thing is, my mom continued to be glamorous. She didn't have plastic surgery. She didn't do those things, but she still looked great. She put on beautiful jewelry and gorgeous gowns, and she went to a party. She made herself up.
She rocked what she had.
She rocked what she had instead of what I see women doing now, which is kind of coveting what they used to have. And
Or covering up too sometimes, just, like you talk about the hat and the sweatpants and just covering up and just trying to be invisible, and that's not necessarily a good thing either. So you have something coming up soon?
Yes, I do.
Where are you going to be?
I wanted everybody to know I'm going to be at Pam's Boutique. It's a big, huge boutique at the Embassy Suites next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. They're going to have lots of great things over there for the holidays. And I'll be there showing my 4-item flawless mini kit, Studio Essentials Cosmetics, and doing some mini makeovers on the ladies. So come on over and come meet me, and I'll be signing some books, and I'd love to meet ladies and show you some stuff.
Now, Sally has a website. I encourage you to go to studio-essentials.com. You can go over there, and she's got a blog. She's got some top 10 hits. She's got tricks to give, really just to any woman that little edge that we're talking about, just that little bump, and I love that it's a four-bit beauty piece. And you can get an excerpt from her book, which is It's Not Over Yet, Reclaiming Your Real Beauty Power in Your 40s, 50s, and Beyond, because really it's so not over yet. And the book is, I've told you before, and I don't say this lightly, your book is on my bathtub because I feel like I have my friend in the room with me who wants me to be the best me I can be.
I love that. I think I want a picture of that. I think that would be cute.
I'll take it
and
for
I'd like
you.
to blog that.
I will take that for you because it is, Sally, your book is, you really truly are a friend of women, and you just want them to be the best them they can be, not something else, not some strange industry standard. You just really, truly love each jewel and want to polish them up to be the best they can be. And I think I'm grateful to you. I think it's great. If you'd like to learn more, it's studio-essentials.com. The book, It's Not Over Yet, is available at Amazon, and you can go to her website, and you're going to be where's Pam's Boutique again going to be?
The Embassy Suites next week. The Embassy Suites here in Valencia.
And what days exactly?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week.
Very fun. All right. Thank you, Sally, for stopping by. Always a pleasure to have you across the desk for me.